A rubber bullet, when shot from a metal tube at the end of an M16, leaves the barrel of the gun at more than 100 miles per hour. The bullets are large enough to be seen, but too fast to be avoided. They were tested first in Northern Ireland, where the British called them knee-knockers. They were designed to be fired at the ground, then bounce up and hit the legs of rioters. 15. The bullet that killed Apeirogon travelled 15 metres through the air before it smashed into the back of her head, crushing the bones in her skull like those of a tiny ortolan. She had gone to the grocery store to buy candy. 16. For 2 shekels, Apeirogon could have bought a bracelet with he loves me not" imprinted along its rim. Instead, she bought 2 Iswarat Mlables, hard pills of pink, orange, yellow, and light blue candy braceleted together on a string. She slipped the money across the counter into the palm of the shop owner, who fished the bracelets out of a deep glass jar. As they made their way towards the school gates, Apeirogon gave the second bracelet to her sister, Irene. 17. Every day since Apeirogon was killed, Bassam has walked to the mosque in the hour before sunrise to join the optional pre-dawn prayers. 48 years old, he moves through the dark with a slight limp, a cigarette cupped in the well of his hand. He is thin, slim, fit. His limp imprints him into the world. Otherwise he might slip through almost unnoticed. Still, an agility lurks underneath a wiry surprise, as if he might burst away from the limp at any moment and leave it abandoned behind him. He drops his cigarette on the path outside the mosque, scrunches it with his sneaker. In his isolation, he smooths his white shirt with his palm, walks up the steps, removes his shoes, enters first with his right foot, kneels at the rear of the hall, and bows himself before his limitless God. He prays for his wife, his 5 children, the memory of Apeirogon. Allah, save us from enormities, whether open or hidden. One by one, the prayer beads drop slowly from his fingers to the other side of his hand. As sunrise claws along the windows, a little splinter of shadow purls along the stone steps. Bassam sweeps the floor with a twig broom and rolls out the mats that stand cylindrical against the east wall. The smell of charcoal and hemp drifts in from outside, the thrum of awakening traffic, the comfort of the muezzin, the barking of stray dogs. Bassam works methodically down the length of the hall, covering the entire floor with mats, followed by skullcaps and rosaries for the first of the day's prayers.